Let's dive deep and journey with our ancestors with this Witchy Guided Samhain Meditation. Hey everyone, it's Anya with the Season of Anya, and welcome to my channel where together we are building a community of spiritualists through understanding the practices of yoga, magic, and witchcraft. If you don't know what Samhain is, I will go ahead and link two videos that I just recorded. The first one is how to connect with the energy of Samhain, and the second one is how to set up your ancestral altar for Samhain. I highly recommend you check those out ahead of time just so you understand kind of the themes and concepts for this season. But either way, we're going to do a meditation today. There's just two things I want to tell you, and then we will go ahead and get started. So just a little reminder, I do these meditations on the fly, so I have no idea where we're going with them. So with that, you may hear some pauses. I tend to just kind of flow with it depending on how I feel in the moment. So don't let that get in the way of your meditation. Sometimes I let us drift off. So no, don't worry, your phone didn't die, your battery didn't die. It's just part of the journey. Especially doing this on camera, it is a little bit of a different energy. But I'm excited to do it. Not to sound like I'm begging, but seriously, I don't know what it is. Spirit has been challenging me to record this one. I don't know why. I've had so many technical difficulties. I probably recorded this meditation at least 5 or 6 times. I'm not even joking. Camera difficulties, gardeners, loud neighbors. It has been wild. So if you did enjoy this video, I would really appreciate the support because this one took a lot of time for me to record. And also every single time the meditation was different too. So it was a lot, but I know you'll enjoy it, but thank you nonetheless, everyone. So let's go ahead and ground ourselves right now. I'm going to guide us through some deep breaths together just so we can really relax and surrender to this experience. So we're going to take 3 big, mindful, slow, deep breaths together. I'm going to go ahead and guide you. Let's begin. Inhale from the root of the base of your belly, nice and slow. Hold it and release. And hold it. 2 more just like that. Let's go. Hold it a little longer this time. And release. And hold it. Final one. Let's go ahead and inhale, deepest breath yet. Take 1 more sip of air. And hold it. And release. Hold it at the base for a moment. And then just let your breathing return to normal. There are no expectations with this meditation. Just allow the journey to happen. Sometimes the best messages we receive are the ones that hit us a few days, a few months, or maybe even a few years later. Just be open to the possibilities. Just be open to messages. Relax. Embrace the experience. Go ahead and close your eyes. And in your mind's eye, we're going to go on a journey together. Envision yourself in a forest, late autumn afternoon. It's a bit muggy out. It's cold. It's quite chilly, actually. You feel a very steady breeze of wind against your cheeks, against your face. It is a little uncomfortable, but it's fresh. You're alive. You can feel it. Plus, you have a cozy sweater on, a nice little scarf, and some cozy boots, so it's refreshing. As you stand here in this forest, you just take a couple moments to take in what's all around you. There's a ton of trees all around you. It's very, very dense. Lots of pine needles on the floor, lots of foliage, grass, soil, rocks. It's such a beautiful day. You decide to explore a little bit. As you take some steps into the forest, you feel a sense of calm and serenity. It's very quiet, but it's comforting. The only thing you can really hear is with each step, the rocks and gravel and foliage underneath your feet. The forest is quite dense, but you look over to your left and you see a nice, welcoming little clearing. It's almost as if there's a path laid out right in front of you. So, go ahead and see what's ahead. You're not scared. You're safe. You're just exploring a little bit, just testing the waters. At any time, if you're not comfortable, you can turn back. But a little bit of the unknown sounds appealing right now. As you make your way over through the clearing, you see a little bridge over yonder. It's a wooden bridge, a rickety old bridge. And underneath that bridge is a little creek. So you approach the bridge and you decide you think you want to walk over it. As you approach that bridge, you see a veil in front of you. A soft, shimmering gray veil, as if you know that when you cross this veil, something's going to happen. You don't know what, but again, you're not afraid. You're just going to explore. As you cross this veil, suddenly time shifts. It's no longer afternoon, but probably about 9 o'clock at night. You look up ahead of you, above you. You still see that dense forest, but above you there's the beautiful stars in the sky, an illuminated, nurturing full moon. You feel good. You feel safe. As you make your way through the bridge, walking, hearing the creak with each steps, the creaking of the wood, the squeaks. As you make your way over the bridge, to your right, you see an oil lantern. It's illuminated, as if it was there waiting for you all along. You go ahead, you pick up that lantern, and you continue walking through the forest. The only thing other than your footsteps and the leaves crunching underneath you that you can hear right now is just that cool, cool wind. As you make your way through the forest, you see something illuminated up ahead of you. As you walk towards it, you notice it's an altar set up. It's got many, many candles on it, little tea lights all around it. And then as you get closer, you notice there is a giant red candle and a box of matches next to it. The candle hasn't been lit, but intuitively, you know that's why you're here. You get down on your knees and relax and light that candle. As you light that candle, a giant gust of wind goes right through you. Candles are all fine though, illuminated and intact. As you stare off into the distance, gazing at the candles, you invite your ancestors here to play. You welcome them in with open arms. You ask yourself, do you have any messages for me? Any words of wisdom? Any words of encouragement? Any warnings? As you gaze into that flickering flame of the candle, you start feeling some energies coming your way. Loving energies, safe energies. Some of these energies may be familiar, maybe someone you know, some of the departed, or it may be a familiar energy that you don't exactly know. Perhaps an ancestor from 1,000 years ago. They're all here with you, right here, right now, in this space. So you ask yourself, more so, you say out loud, what messages do you have for me? And as you say those words, it's suddenly as though you are lifeless and drifting. Not lifeless in the sense of fear, but you're neither here in our realm nor the spiritual realm. You just are. You're present. You're drifting, perhaps floating. You're just receiving. You sit here and gaze for a few moments and invite that ancestral energy in. What messages do they have for you? Allow yourself to wander and be open. Keep drifting deeper and deeper into the messages of spirit of your ancestors. As you are in this drifting state, find yourself beginning to ground slowly, no rush. As you ground, you feel the knees back on the earth. You feel your hands on the ground, feeling the leaves, the rocks, the dirt, all underneath you. And you're gazing back at that red candle, its flames flickering, bright, illuminated, and warm. You take a few more moments at this altar, thanking your ancestors for all that they have given you, for the life that they have provided, the millennia of your heritage, your lineage. It took so many ancestors, so many people for you to be here right now, in this moment, on this earth. Thank them, honor them, and respect them. As you begin to get up, you put your hands on this altar one last time, still feeling connected to the energies of your ancestors, of the spiritual realm, soaking it all in. As you let go of the altar, you turn around, knowing that you always have access to these energies within you. Slowly, you make your way back to the bridge, walking slowly, gravel underneath your boots, crunching of the leaves, the whispers of nature, the wind. As you approach the bridge, you put down your lantern and continue to walk through the other side, approaching the veil once more. Before you cross over, you turn around one more time, gaze over your shoulder, see the altar illuminated in the distance. Your ancestors wish you well, and you thank them one last time for this experience. As you cross over through the veil, you suddenly feel a jolt of energy. Suddenly, it's back just where you were. It's afternoon again. It's day, just like you never even left. As you continue to walk through the forest, you feel yourself coming in and out of this experience, in and out of your body, back into this realm, to this earth, right here, right now, in this meditation. You start wiggling your toes, your hands, your feet, gently coming out. Let's take a few deep breaths as we shift back here. If you're feeling called to it, now is a great time to get up, grab your journal, maybe write down the experience you had, or you can soak in these energies and just lie wherever you are. Thank you all so much for watching this and journeying with me. If you enjoyed this, please hit that subscribe button, give me a like, a thumbs up, a comment, all that good stuff, and I will bring you more witchy guided meditations. Thank you so much love and healing to you on this journey, and I will catch you on the next one. Namaste.